In a quiet village nestled between green hills and blooming fields, lived an old man named Dadaji. He was a grandfather to everyone, not just to his own grandchildren, but to the entire village. His wrinkled face held the warmth of 1,000 sunsets, and his eyes sparkled with a secret joy, like he carried a little light inside him. No one knew why Dadaji was always so cheerful. Rain or shine, feast or famine, he wore the same gentle smile. Children would race to his porch in the evenings, eager for his stories, while adults often came to him with worries, financial troubles, family fights, heartbreaks, and always left a little lighter. One day, his grandson Arjun, who had come to spend the summer holidays, asked the question everyone wondered but never dared to say out loud. "Dadaji," he said, "why are you always so happy? Aren't you ever sad?" Dadaji chuckled, his voice soft like a breeze through old trees. "Of course I get sad, Arjun. But I don't let sadness turn off my light." "What light?" Arjun asked, wide-eyed. Dadaji leaned in and tapped his chest. "The light of happiness. It's here, inside all of us. Most people don't even know it's there." "Then how do you keep it shining?" Dadaji stood up slowly and said, "Come, I'll show you." He took Arjun by the hand and led him to a small storage room behind the house. It was filled with old things, broken chairs, dusty lanterns, yellowed books. In the center was a wooden box. Dadaji opened it carefully and pulled out a lantern. It looked ancient, with delicate carvings on its sides and a crystal lens that glowed faintly, even without a flame. "This," he said, "is the lantern of memories." He lit a small flame inside it, and suddenly, golden images danced on the walls, scenes from Dadaji's life. There he was as a young boy, playing in the fields. Then as a teenager, falling in love with a girl under a mango tree. Then holding a baby, tears in his eyes. Then crying at a funeral. Then laughing again, holding his wife's hand. Arjun watched, mesmerized. "You see," Dadaji said, "this lantern shows every moment that made me who I am. The good and the bad. Happiness doesn't mean ignoring sadness. It means remembering that even in pain, there's beauty. Even in loss, there's love." He closed the lantern gently. The light of happiness doesn't come from what happens to you. It comes from what you choose to carry forward. That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. The image of the lantern and those glowing memories stayed with him. Over the next few weeks, he spent every moment he could with Dadaji, learning to make tea just the way he liked it, hearing stories about the old days, helping him in the garden, and listening, truly listening. By the end of the summer, Arjun had changed. He wasn't just a boy with questions anymore. He had found something, maybe not the full light, but the spark of it. Years later, when Dadaji passed away, the whole village gathered. People cried, yes, but they also smiled. They shared stories, laughed at old jokes, remembered how his presence felt like sunlight on a cold morning. And when Arjun stood to speak at the funeral, he brought out the old wooden lantern. He didn't light it, he didn't have to. The glow was already there, in the hearts of everyone who had known Dadaji. The light of happiness, Arjun said, is not something you keep to yourself. It's something you pass on. And in that moment, as the evening sun dipped below the hills, it felt like the whole world was glowing.